We've seen them play a really good comp with the Zen on Havana. That could be a thing. They wouldn't want to play Dorado, like Dorado. We've seen them play the ball on Dorado, but that allows the Winston to come in, unless you ban Winston. But it actually will be Havana. So I'm curious if they, like for Team Liquid, do you ban potentially a support first to protect the Zen, right? You can ban like, let's say you ban like Juno, right, to protect like an Ana Zen type of setup.
All right, I'm sorry I'm a bit late. I was cleaning my room.
What they decide to roll with the bans, because the Zen comps work really well here.
But we get a quick pred going? Should we get some quick preds going or what?
Into like for Matcha or Orisa, I think just being able to have something like the Juno, we saw Nightmare go for the Juno Lucio backline and Sanctum, then you do remove
giveaway. Okay, I was supposed to make a giveaway command, but I'll be giving away a jersey, some owl tokens,
when you look at
maybe some underwear.
So effective on Havana just in
it's definitely
we got some
Team Liquid, right? Because if you don't,
I think like a My Hero Academia,
Juno, right?
My Hero Academia collab.
Them to ban the ball on the other side because they didn't ban it in map 1. If you ban, let's say,
we got a whole bunch of shit going on
or something like that to secure that ball, then you leave the Zen open. Okay, so it's going to be Team Liquid. They get rid of the Lucio, so this also getting rid of the Lucio also kind of protects that Zen Ana, like I was talking about.
How do we get involved? Just stick here.
I love the
we'll get it going later.
Here, as opposed to like we see a lot of teams just get rid of it right away in map number 1, and then like
everything's the 8 months.
I like getting rid of it here, making it a little bit more difficult to play a comp that Team Liquid likes to play here with the Ana Zen with the ball.
You're not a 6. I'm still a bit sick, but I'm feeling way better than usual.
I think that's the better play here for Nightmare than potentially using it early on.
I like that too because Team Liquid play Havana yesterday, and it did come down to.
Let's get this going. Let's get this going. Let's get this going. Let's get this going. Wait, Nightmare 2-0 Team Liquid on the first map. Wait, word on the street, Nightmare has been quite the nightmare. Word on the street, Nightmare has been quite the nightmare. God, my bad.
As a consistent strategy for a lot of these maps.
Yeah, Orisa is a.
Let's get some quick preds going. Let's get some quick preds going. Let's get some quick preds going. Start a prediction. Who in the map? We got Nightmare and we got Team Liquid.
Drops. Everybody, make sure you're linked your account.
Wait, did someone say drops? Make sure you guys link your accounts. You can get drops watching this stream. Just saying, this is the best stream to get drops. Word on the street. This drop has This stream has a 100% chance to get drops.
Now we're all the way through. I mean, we're almost all the way through February. What the hell's going on here? But make sure you get the drops. You don't want to be a 2024 in game. You want to be a 2025er. You got to get those drops. And then also connect your Faceit account, right? You want to earn those Faceit drops as well. We got drops.
So chilling Spike. These are 10 months. Let me get some sugar. Giving you all that sugar.
Start of this current season of Overwatch, you can get a lot of those rainy day emotes and icons and things.
Wait, somebody just got 100% drops. Thank you, PG. No problem. If you like this Space Station jersey, no worries. We'll be giving away one Space Station jersey later during Marbles, and use code PGE for 12% off at the Space Station store checkout.
Look, come on, map 5s all around for our 2 matches today in North America.
Yeah, hopefully we just keep the stream running, and also support a streamer going on right now. I believe it's like the 2 gifteds. Just make sure you don't gift the
supporter streamers going on right now too. 2 gifted subs. You get an exclusive Tracer skin.
Gift with your name out there. Make sure you get that Tracer skin. I believe it's the Rainy Day Tracer one. All the Rainy Day skins are kind of cool. I don't really understand like the.
This is my sellout year.
You qualify for like Rainy Day, like what the the.
This is my sellout year.
Is for it because.
Oh well, I mean it's a raincoat and a parasol, like an umbrella, and the little rain boots.
Right.
Did you dap on PG?
Yeah, come on, Matt.
Now I just.
But you've never worn like a raincoat.
Whoa, we got mad money on Team Liquid.
Umbrella when it rains.
No, because if it rains, then I stay inside.
You just get wet.
I'm permanently looking for excuses.
Okay.
To leave.
So
wait, tell me why Team.
Skin is just pajamas.
Why? Tell me why Nightmare is turning Team Liquid into a gas right now. No science class. Let me know.
Out of my hamper is the least 3 and
a white T-shirt.
Team Liquid K3-0 if it's already 1-0 Nightmare.
Yeah, so that's
my bad. My bad. My bad. That was good though. That was low-key good. That was low-key good. Come on now, y'all. That shit was low-key good, man. Thank God some people finally say lol. Alright, closing the preds. Closing the preds.
We talked about how
Sorry we didn't get too many prez. Next map we will for sure get prez though.
Nightmare, they'll combo this with Genji Sojourn. And then on the other side for Nightmare, you play that Ramontra yet again. I like Ramontra matchups into the Sigma.
I'll be honest. I think Zera is probably like top 2 Genjis NA. So
that's gonna come through with the Zera Discord.
The Discord Orb just becomes so powerful as well when you're trying to go after some of these smaller targets.
can the Jersey come inside? Oh my, wait, Vega off Zen is showing true dominance right now. I mean, Vega off Lucio is showing like, Vega off Lucio might be a real player. Team Liquid even banned Lucio. Team Liquid even banned Lucio. What just happened? Oh my, Zero, it's LeBron James. Who's number one? Number one is Sugar Bar.
Yeah, they're taking a 1v2 against Vega and Knife. You're actually able to
Infected on Sigma, flashes the EWC.
In that scenario, but you're gonna lose Kuffa on the front line. You can just keep this contested though, right? Just prevent them running around this corner. This could be huge. Zero with yet another kill here, and they're doing a good job keeping him alive. So even though you
over Scissors and Lenny, well, Scissors is not currently playing right now, but I'd rank Scissors above Zero. I'll say it. You know what? I'll say it. No bias. No bias. I'll say it.
Actually going to switch from Sigma over to the Orisa. Orisa does a better job dealing in the neutral with the Ramontra. It's going to be up top.
Oh.
He's going to get kicked in the mouth there. As that's RuPaul giving the nano over to Vega, and they deal with that.
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh. I was wondering if Team Liquid would know that the Genji Blade was coming, and then I keep also taking a look at how fast RuPaul is charging those nanos, and what a great response to have. Send the nano over to Vega, just allow him to have the power kick. And now Vega's gonna have the Transcendence.
Yeah, the dash into the sky potentially gave it away there. We saw true.
I'll be honest. Knife is low-key saucy. I'll say it. Knife is low-key saucy.
Some of those, like,
he low-key him.
They would, like, bait out like they were going for a blade. That time those are full commits. They don't get the Transcendence out. It's just the nano that they're able to deal with it. But Nightmare comes back. They have a lot of good stuff to work with here. So it's a pretty good point A take, though, for Team Liquid, right? You're going to be able to get that first checkpoint, get above 4 minutes here to move through the second.
Okay, it looks like the ammo perk is what everyone be getting on Soz.
And they start things off with an orbital ray.
Once again, going back to my roots and becoming a student of the game. Oh my, Lethal takes a rail to the head.
Ultimate to answer that, they just simply back up and think about going in with their own.
Wait, Knife? How did Knife get there? No, he's him. He's actually him.
Everyone else is soon to follow. Knife has got some great dash resets and opens up these doors so easily for Team Liquid.
Like you mentioned, bros, the orbital ray comes on through from UV, and they just back on up Team Liquid, and they know at that point, okay, they're there's Valley on the other side. It's an annihilation there from Kuffa. It's gonna make a change over to Sigma, but Knife just kind of dashes on through it. He's able to get 3, and that's opening things up here for Team Liquid. It'll be an overclock here from Lethal over on the side. Actually puts a lot of damage down into Infect. That's going to get the Transcendence out. So you don't actually have to push out here right away.
I get it.
You can wait a little bit, and then now that the Transcendence is gone, push on to the objective.
Oh, is LeBron James dying? Are you feeling any better? Yeah, I'm feeling better. Ooh!
Gets bashed in the face as Admiral also
UV or RuPaul Honor? The masses are going to call me crazy. The masses will call me crazy. I'm going to say UV. The masses are going to call me crazy.
Another one into the chin, and Team Liquid, they only have to deal with the rest of this backline, and they've also secured the second point.
The masses will call me crazy.
Live on the Sojourn. Nice overclock usage there. The supports for Nightmare, Admiral and UV kind of get cut off from Kuffa. They're on like opposite sides there. One on Kuffa kind of.
Lethal has swapped over to the Widowmaker. Now we have a real game. Tree swapping to the Widow too. This is a real game we have here, ladies and gentlemen.
And not able to get near and be able to keep Kuffa alive, and that'll be the second checkpoint here for Team Liquid with a decent amount of time here, Rose, to be able to finish out.
You think the love of my life will fall? Yes. No matter how much money you make, bro, you be there.
Both DPS, the hit scan going for the Sojourns early on. Now bringing in the Widows for these long sightlines.
Lethal changed first, tree tabbed, and said, all right, I will go up against you. But take a look at Infected going for this surge.
How does Infected always wind up back on Orisa?
Nano into Kuffa, just in case he did get caught up into that Terror Surge ultimate. And Kuffa now being able to charge up to this Gravitic Flux. Where's the response? Vega is dead. There isn't even a Transcendence available.
Is Knife him? Is Knife him?
Team Liquid send the nano out onto Knife, and he wreaks havoc in the backline. Now Team Liquid get a chance to move this payload over this midpoint and potentially even towards the castle doors before or before Nightmare come out for defense.
You'll take that trade every time if you're Team Liquid, right? You end up using Terror Surge nano boost out of UV. So
what is going on back here, man?
Team Liquid, they come back with their own nano boost onto Knife. He's able to cut down through 3. So Zera on the flank though is able to get Tree. Now it's going to be a blade that comes through, connects with
LeBron James.
This will be Transcendence used by Vega. It's not really going to be able to save much of anybody. You just have Infected here over on the cart. You have Knife who's going to back up here as well. Just trying to keep maybe Vega up. You're going to lose some of these players towards the end. This is going to be.
Wait, Knife? Is Knife really going for that?
But there's nobody else.
Yeah, now Zera said, who do you think you are? I am.
For Nightmare on the defensive side of things. That blade that could have been pretty dangerous there for Nightmare to deal with. Comes out, just gets one, but everybody gone at that point. I think if you're Knife at best there, you're trying to maybe get them to use a Transcendence, but Nightmare, they know that they're, what, 2-3 players up at worst. They know there's no...
Actually just gets domed by Lethal on the Widowmaker. But absolutely, Matt. I mean, save the Transcendence for later. Now you could save that if you need to deal with something like a Nano, I guess, or even if the Gravitic Flux are infected, or because neither of those ultimates are really close to getting charged up yet, you can just use this Transcendence pretty aggro. 1:30 left on the clock as we're going to see Team Liquid step back up to the plate. But look at the Gravitic.
Okay.
No answer.
Yeah, there's nothing to be able to deal with it there.
Street saying Cuffa clears infected. What are we thinking?
And I gotta say, Rose, when you start mirroring some of these comps that involve like Sigma and Ramatra, Orisa, like I think it starts to make these two teams.
Oh my Cuffa! Oh my God! You see that 180 rock? Is Cuffa here?
There, he's going to push up. It's UV desperately just trying to keep him alive at range, trying to find anything here with a Widow. Not able to find much in what was a 4-minute plus time bank here.
Low key, I will say that was a UV carry.
It's so hard to get past this bridge, though. Oftentimes, usually takes you so many ultimates just to be able to power through.
Wait, no, I'm telling you, the Cuffa debate is in discussion. The Cuffa debate is in discussion.
With that big accretion onto Knife,
they called me crazy. They called me crazy.
Sure that he actually can't break through these castle doors either.
Well, and now there's no pressure from the Genji, right? You can kind of push up, get a little bit more aggro here. If your Nightmare is Vega going over and playing the break, knows that this blade is going to come through. Nice timing here by Zero and Co. Pushing up, using the blade. They actually
Zero getting one and getting out. Beautiful. Cuffa is, I'm not kidding. Cuffa is literally flying on the map. Cuffa is literally flying on the map. He is flying. Infected? Infected has died in Flux again. Flashes to whenever I played with him on the team I saw.
Interrupted there. Zero finding Infected as this looks.
Oh my goodness!
Here from Nightmare on the defensive side of things. So right before the castle doors, the Nightmare gets a hold here again.
Why are you so mean to Infected? I'm not mean to Infected.
Can we just mesmerized for a moment at the Transcendence?
I'll be honest. I think Infected is the best ball in NA. When he's on ball, he is probably he's the server admin. When Infected is on ball, he is the best player in the lobby.
Mythic skins they release are pretty awesome. You know, since I've actually seen a decent amount of the Zen one. Like people are just, you know, just.
Oh, I'm waiting for my tokens. I need like 10 more mythic tokens, and I'm about.
I thought Cuffa was a demon only on Winton. No, he's showing us what's good. He said, "No, I'm not here to play monkey business. Let me know. I'll be here all day."
I wish I had the the liquid capital for that, but I do not.
Ask Johnny. Ask Johnny.
I'll be here all day, ladies and gentlemen. I'll be here all day.
Okay,
round the clock, 24/7. I'm live.
Yeah, I'm like, hook it up.
Let me know.
He usually just stops responding, but it'll be Team Liquid here on D. They'll actually run a Widow right off the rip. So they ran the Widow towards the end. I think the Widow kind of obviously is pretty good value here at the start. It really falls off, I think, in the second part of the map.
Open up. What? You feeling better? I'm feeling a little bit better.
Run it. It's just really difficult to do so. And at least here at the start, potentially for Nightmare, hovering over the brig instead of playing the Z.
They deduct $100 every lane joke. Go ahead, find me. Find me. Go ahead. These jokes not stopping. Someone called this a co-casting. I say this is stand-up comedy. Let me know.
We're just gonna send Lethal back to spawn and run the
my bad. My bad. You know that one actually. Yeah, my bad.
a ton of value on the defense on that 3rd point. But we'll
Yeah.
see whether or not that sticks. I also think that Lethal has a lot of that one-shot potential, still being able to play the Sojourn as well. And there's no close hold from Team Liquid on D. They just give up so much.
Tell SG to restock the Pro Jersey with sponsors on them. No problem. Once they get restocked, go ahead and use PGE. Code PGE at the checkout for 12% off.
Believe that, you know, whether it's the Sigma shield and then plus some pressure from the Genji, you
Go ahead and install 7 TV. Don't take my joke now. That shit's not funny.
would have. I think that's kind of the thought process you have to roll with here. If you're Nightmare, right? It's a
She took a knife to my tree until she saw Team Liquid. I think it's infected. Vega. Yeah, go ahead and get a mod on that guy.
But this has been a really good start for Nightmare. I mean, they've done a lot of payload progress. Really just taken
New year, no me. Thanks for sub.
denying sidelines from the Widow. About as good a start as you can ask for. And then
Trees on Widow.
So now it gets even better. You're gonna deal with that. Man, this is gonna be a
Now, is PGE crazy or is Widow actually not that good? Is PGE just bad or is Widow not that good? Let's find out this match. I'll say it.
Off those sight lines like you said, but also just using a giant Sigma shield. What's better than
Right,
that?
next person to type PG bad loses everything they have in this chat. Mod, VIP, sub badge, predictions, everything.
A couple of hyperspheres. And somehow Kappa also
Yep.
is able to
Yep.
get infected. Look at how much space he's creating. That
Yep,
is
go ahead,
going
y'all.
back to the spawn
Yep,
on second.
go ahead, go ahead.
They're making it look easy at this point. And then now because you actually play that Widow early.
You know how sad it's gonna be when I perm ban you and you can't really chat. So we all gonna be laughing and cracking jokes in chat. You don't even know what we typing. Just saying, it's gonna be a shame.
Lethal because they end up staying on the Sojourn early on and we continue to run it here in the second.
Don't try not to get FOMO.
You just kind of carry that ultimate charge over. I think the benefit for Team Liquid, I guess, like the fortunate side is that the first fight is so dominant. You don't have actually Lethal.
Oh my! Is it LeBron James? Oh my!
Connects with 2.
Infected, hitting the flux here on the zero.
The nano there.
But that's 2 ultimates out just to leave the spawn.
And the cart is just continuing to roll here through the second part of the map, Rose.
Wow, I feel like the damage was already done though. Despite the fact that you use that nano onto infected, your backline is already.
Kuffa gonna let him walk out here, looking for a flux. Oh my, no, no, no. RuPaul missed the sleep. RuPaul, no! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Is the Kuffa debate in question? Kuffa just typed a question mark in chat! Anyone saw that pause? Kuffa literally typed a question mark in chat. I swear to God he just did. He said, what are you sleeping? Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! We need a tech on him. We need a tech. We need a tech. Where are the refs? Edgar, this is the 5 months. Wait, knife? Wait, knife? Knife hits a clutch 3-pointer, keeping us in the game right now. Wait, lethal popping the Sojo. Oh, infected a little off on the 2-pointer. Wait, infected died? Mother of sweet Jesus. Vega caught out like a sword down.
This looks like Nightmare just gonna kind of walk this one in.
It doesn't even matter that they lost Kappa so early because the rest of
the UV debate needs to begin. The UV debate needs to begin. Is UV the best Ana in the game right now? No. And
Matt, Nightmare 2-0 so far in the series versus Team Liquid.
That's about as.
Is this going to be a 3-0?
We've seen anybody play here.
Is this going to be a 3-0? Go ahead and start predicting. Begin the predictions.
Definitely, when you look at them, we knew obviously.
Honestly, I'll say it. I'll say what doesn't want to be said. UV has flashes of PG on Ana.
This feels like a little bit of
I'll say it.
From Nightmare that they are here.
I'll say it. UV behind the scenes apparently has been taking secret training from PGE. Word on the street, news article just came out. I'll say it. The sleep darts, the nades, the nanos, the peel, the shots. I'm just saying. Flashes of PG gameplay.
the mirror's going the way of Nightmare, and what better way to re-kickstart that conversation by now having a second map in that sample size to say, yeah, I think pound for pound, Nightmare right now are absolutely getting the beat down on Team Liquid.
I think what Liquid like has excelled at really throughout has been like playing a lot of the Eureka and the ball.
Hearing that you going at the top of my suicide notes. Is Scissors allowed to say this? Is Scissors allowed to say this? Does anyone know?
You can actually kind of
Reps, back to you.
What we saw in the first time on Nepal with that ball matchup. That you can get into these Sigma head-to-heads and Ramatra and different things, and that's where it feels.
So when does the debate begin where Kuffa might be one of the two contenders to NA? He's not even NA. He's Australian. Where does Kuffa rank in the NA tanks? He basically NA. He been here forever.
And it reflects the outcome of the game. Nightmare just kind of taking it to him.
Well, I felt like the push on Nightmare's attack was just non-stop. They did not have any breaks on that train. And
wait, what's that?
Liquid,
oh yeah, Jake, you said that? Okay. This just in. Jake has just said
often just getting picks, they have to reset, can't come back.
Infected Doncic is over. We got Kuffa Simmons.
A lot of that comes down to Kuffa just really pushing the pace, stepping up to the plate, blocking the doors. You could see that he was pushing towards that second point spawn for defense. It was crazy how much space Kuffa was creating, especially for the
Infected. We're good. We're good. You can rest now. We got Kuffa Simmons.
Hopes on the line. I think that's also a benefit for Nightmare, right? You get rid of that ball, and even if you lose this map, right, you get to pick the rest of the series essentially, because there's no way it could kind of turn back the other way. So all signs pointing to Nightmare here in this one. Take a look at viewer predictions.
Wait, Team Liquid is still being bet on. Ladies and gentlemen, are we going to have a great upset, or is it going to be a map 5 banger?
Want to run those again? Maybe see if the actual chat predictions change on this one, because recency bias and just what we see on paper already. Nightmare being
rappers that can sing and rappers that can't sing.
You know, Matt, when it does come down to this next map pick, I kind of wonder if we're going to go to hybrid. Okay,
let me know.
Push is
go ahead. Someone make an edit of me shooting lasers out of my eyes. Someone go ahead and put an edit of me shooting lasers out of my eyes.
Really matter? Blizzard World though seems like a very good wrecking ball map. Out of all of the hybrid maps that we have, I think Blizzard World would be the best one.
Don't need I did not see. Boy, slow down.
Let's say if you
y'all not typing that.
Most teams are just gonna play.
Yabba dabba do, boy, slow down.
A little bit of the impact that like the map selection could have on the other side.
Exactly.
I mean, sure, we could see a Coliseo. We saw Coliseo yesterday in North America, but kind of unlikely. So you do kind of
he think he a part of the joke.
The opposing team came from Blizzard World here though.
Team Liquid has played.
Team Liquid, they will get rid of the
blow my nose. Gotta blow my nose. Emergency.
They're kind of maybe you're looking at like protecting like an Ana or a Fury here in the last one. So you now get rid of the brig. This also like hurts if the other team is obviously constantly getting dove. And then the Tracer ban on the other side, I actually like that from Nightmare because Zera's really good on the Genji, especially in comparison to Night so far in this series.
A really good way to make sure that you're stimming a lot of the pressure that a wrecking ball setup could put on a dive. Imagine if that dive gets executed with
turn y'all speakers down.
Genji, and now you actually can't do that. So I think that that's a very, very smart ban from Nightmare.
I'm back, ladies and gentlemen. I am back.
They were also banning second. I want to go back to the brig one though, because I do feel like that's also just a way that you can protect the wrecking ball.
Bro, I literally saw my cam turn off. Infected is on ball. Expect to see him. Oh, I just didn't even blow my nose. God. Sweet mother of LeBron.
There's no shield bash. There's no whip shot.
Yeah, you're taking that perk, getting the benefit of the advantage of the Lucio booms is TL on defense, they will roll with ball. This is something that we talked about that we usually see them do.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Going into the match, ending the predictions.
Potentially our final map of this series.
Coming into the match right now. Oh,
desperately needs a map win here.
there he is. With this big ass crosser, man. What the fuck?
Map number 1. It's available here.
Write that shit down.
A Sombra Genji dive here. Built around Winston, so we saw them run the Winston into the ball.
Wait, knife?
That's a nice virus there. Actually connects onto Knight, gets him quite low, not enough to finish him off. But now that the Sombra's in play, that's what they're gonna run in combination with all this.
I think what's so interesting about the Sombra is not just the fact that you can get the hacks onto the wrecking ball.
I swear, Infected be moving faster on ball than normal. I swear he'd be moving way faster than normal. Knife is dead. Knife is dead.
Going in against the cleave onto Knife, you cannot deflect away that Winston damage.
Wait, Tree?
But there is a bit of a clapback here. Tree taking out that Sombra that's been such a pest, but Infected gets left on the point and makes him so much easier to clean up as he has to roll away. This is giving the space to Nightmare to get that.
He got nitrous on, no N2S. Yeah, go ahead and put that 17MO on the chat, man. Yeah, no, that's not tough, bro. When I say apparently it's lame as fuck, no, this is crazy. I'm going on my phone, man.
And that's going to allow Nightmare to take this first point with relative ease. Is maybe a kill or two traded out there, but UV doing a fantastic job just setting up the rest of his team for success. As you see, they're going to try and control some.
You don't got enough Riz, W Aura. Mods, let's go ahead and evacuate them out of the chat. Show them out of the room.
That's going to slow down a little bit of the progress.
EMP is going to be so nice too because you're going to have both of these nano boosts matched from Ultraviolet and Brute Paul. So maybe that EMP can just be that extra little bit on top of the pie here for Nightmare heading into this next attack. But also you have to take a look at everything else coming online, Matt. We're basically going to have a full slate outside of Vega, who is...
Lethal has the EMP. What's he going to do? What's he going to do? What's he going to do?
Yeah, just how do
wait, UV?
Massive value off of this EMP. That's actually the nano that goes through onto.
Oh my god!
They dive on in, so you use it a little bit late here, but it's going to be TL coming out on top in terms of the trades. You still have Kappa here, potentially going to use a Primal as, yep, he's going to end up deciding to pop it. So
wait, Kappa comes out with a Primal?
You're down a few players. It looks like they want to continue to extend this fight with players.
Oh shit!
See if you can actually get the payload moving after that, and it does not work out in their favor. So Nightmare ends up using the EMP. They end up using the Primal, and Team Liquid just invests the nano in that fight.
Yeah, I don't like that trade at all in terms of the ultimates for Nightmare.
Available here though.
They do, and so it is nice that you can get that through.
I'm learning from UV right. He saves all his ammo and he hides it. He conceals his presence. He knows the hidden jutsu. I'm stuck.
Nightmare with that nano boost on top of Zera's blade is able to cut through that Sojourn, and we finally see Nightmare take a full clean team fight outside of losing Admiral right there.
Yeah, the Nano Blade is really good up to the high ground, deals with Tree, who's popping that overclock at the moment. Infected extremely low, trying to make it back to the team, and does so. Our Team Liquid will have another opportunity here on defense, though, to get and they'll have a lot of good stuff to work with, right? They're going to end up having a blade of their own, just Sound Barrier to work with on the other side. It's gonna
wait, what?
Infected gets picked up right after, also gets hit with a virus, but still going to continue to push on in and fight. So the Genji is out of this one. It's a large source of damage, really the largest source of burst damage available.
Bro, Knife is him!
And just off of the minefield, they get a fight win here. Poor Admiral slept. Gonna get staggered out here.
Ouch.
Now, yeah, you'll have to wait for him to come off the spawn, but as good as things could go for TL in that one.
Without any ultimates expended,
like why we ain't banned Ball? Ball was banned the second map.
You are so happy about that if you're Team Liquid, because now you still get a chance to rotate.
Ball was banned the second map, everybody.
Admiral does have the sound barrier now, so you would be able to respond to that. But if you're just continuing to push the pressure, especially forcing Kappa to have to go.
Wait, Nano comes out.
Focusing him down. Here is this Nano Blade, and Admiral doesn't even.
Good peel from Nightmare.
Want to at this point because you're already down a couple members.
And Lethal was so far away at that point, that would have been really dangerous to push.
Real Derpina thinks in 3 months. Wait, C9! Oh my god, just a little bit away, bro.
Just kind of walk it in there towards the end as everybody from Liquid hightails it. This may allow, though, Nightmare to end up getting some of the high ground. It'll actually be sound barrier used from both sides. UV will have a later nano here. He's going to nano the Winston, see if Cuffley can get into the backline, make an impact. UV running the perk that's also going to give himself the nano as well. So
broken ass slam, broken ass slam. I don't care what anyone says.
Now you just need to get infected.
Wait, Cuffa James?
Cuffa with a primal takes out RuPaul. Infected, the only one here dealing with this point, drops the minefield, but it should be enough for Nightmare to get by.
Wait!
Still have this wrecking ball, still though, being a nuisance here, Rose, and it's gonna be a bio that comes.
No, they don't cap. Wait, Admiral?
Infected, so you're actually gonna be able to get a hold, yeah, off of just the minefield.
Wait, Vega on Lucio. Everyone stop the count. Stop breathing.
But it's just not enough damage to be able to deal with it.
God, Wrecking Ball is so annoying. You think it's bad in your
No cap, bro. No cap. Wrecking Ball is so annoying. Let's get a nerf on this hero.
To be able to contest it, and that buys enough time for the supports on Team Liquid to come back and deliver the perfect stimmy to Infected to make sure that that health pool is good enough to be able to get this defense. But they've got to be careful. That was almost a C9. Like, Nightmare almost backcapped that. That would have been crazy.
Nightmare in a pretty good spot here, though, Rose. They're going to have the Nano Blade opportunity, plus Lethal getting very close to it.
Okay, LeBron James with an enemy?
Not get picked off by trees. Overclock that comes on
the bio.
Yeah, it's a nice bio, though, but it doesn't really matter. Zero is going to connect with two players with the blade. Trees over.
No. Zera is him.
The Genji on Nightmares. That'll be the second checkpoint. Team Liquid, though, doing a much better job holding on that second defense.
UV is disgusting, though. I'm not gonna lie. They're just always purple. They're always purple. When are they not purple against UV?
So that blade was able to cut through even easier, and Nightmare with just some really great plays from Ultraviolet opening up these engagements.
Right now, actually.
Despite the fact that
yeah, permanent them.
Such a strong defense, but now they get a chance to respond with their own nano on top of Knife, really hoping to get that Dragon Blade online for the next fight. With Admiral not quite up to that sound barrier just yet.
Street saying this not UV. I mean, this not Shu. This UV. That man's name is UV. UV Westbrook.
Connect with anything. It's going to be a railgun shot that connects with Knife there towards the end, and they try and follow this up there by Cuffa, but it's going to be a bio that comes on in, and that actually takes out RuPaul. The Knife following things up with a blade. So this
AI is getting out of hand. I'm not gonna lie, Knife is so good. What?
I feel like I could block off the choke, Rose. I think it's going to be pretty difficult for Nightmare to get any more progress.
Absolutely. Either it blocks out the choke, and then it really forces Nightmare to have to find different ways to ingress and take this team fight. So you're kind of pigeonholing yourself into these smaller areas of the point. When you see the minefield laid down behind you, Cuffa's trying to dive in a little bit, knowing that he has the primal rage. He can access that backline just a little bit better, and Infected gets taken out to just a charged railgun shot by Lethal. So Infected maybe not getting the value he wanted.
Oh my god.
These backline trades, and all of a sudden Nightmare are starting to inch closer to the end of this map.
I was going to say, for Nightmare, you want to push up and try and get some of these kills, right? Team Liquid just trying to regroup in front of the spawn. You do get trees, so that's going to gain them a little bit of progress here. And you do end up, you're going to get a Nano Blade here for Nightmare, so there's an opportunity, bro, so they could actually finish the map. It'll be Vega with a sound barrier from Admiral as well, so both teams going to be pretty healthy. Nice bio there, connects onto Knife, as now you have the Nano Blade here from Zero, going to try and cut play.
Oh my, no, LeBron James. LeBron James. LeBron James. LeBron James.
So some really nice plays there from Zera, as it's going to be the payload going across the lines. And Nightmare going to get a full map completion here on Blizzard World.
Wow, it looked like Team Liquid's defense was going so well for them.
What is going on with Team Liquid?
Nightmare to the absolute limit on that second point.
The next generation is leaving us in the dirt. Who is us?
To the second, and that third point, it didn't leave them with very much time to close out the map either. But Nightmare, they do get the job done at the end of the day.
How can you compete with this new generation?
Team Liquid,
watch me.
No choice except to
watch me.
All three of these points. I do think that the Wrecking Ball will probably do a little bit better on the attack, but it was still very competitive as a defensive dive.
And just a reminder,
they said I can't do it. They fired my coach. They slandered my name.
5-1.
That is crazy, by the way.
This is a huge, yeah. I mean, we're top heavy and bottom heavy here in North America. You know, Well, we have a really strong top half, and they're all competing here today. And a 3-0 for Nightmare would be massive in terms of map differential, head-to-head, everything that goes into the tiebreaker. So obviously that second match of today.
Y'all words can't hurt me. Y'all words can't hurt me.
Greatly in terms of what the top of the standings look like here in North America, but
I'm not even on the SSG team.
Awesome opportunity to potentially land that spot, getting a 3-0.
That first place spot would be so big heading into playoffs as well, because that means you get the potential to pick 3rd or 4th place, and gotta give yourself the best shot to have that chance, right, Matt? Such an important decision.
Oh, I'm telling you, UV is him. Look at this, bro.
From UV connects with both supports. They're able to get RuPaul, but now Vega. If you're Nightmare and you 3-0 Team Liquid.
Yeah, if Nightmare wins this is the #1 seed, I'm pretty sure. Either Nightmare, no, are Timeless 6-1 or 5-1?
Want to see you in the first round, right? See you potentially maybe even end up here.
My UV agenda not looking good. UV Truther's been new. UV Truther's been new. I'll say it. UV Truther's been new.
Push delayed a little bit here for TL. There's a nice bio again from UV. Connects on to both supports.
Ultraviolet really giving them nightmares.
We'll see how they kind of go about this defense now.
Let me know.
Roll over the top. That's going to be the bio out from RuPaul. So looks like Cup are going to go in, dive a little bit now. See if they can put some pressure onto the Sojourn and the Genji as they get knife pretty low. They're going to see if they can maybe chase him up to the high ground. As you see Zero, as soon as he sees Tree lighten up, he dodges out of harm's way. He knows that railgun shot's coming.
Oh, but you can just play so patient if you're Night. Ultraviolet is able to get this nano boost early on in this round, and despite having that at their disposal, they are just able to get raw picks across the board to confirm a very clean first defensive hold.
That was a crazy stagger. Oh my god. Bro, found this 3 months.
Obviously, we know that Nightmare is extremely 5-1, but we expect the team.
Ultraviolet has nano already, bro.
Toronto Defiant S, right, of the region. A loss here, especially in this match. I mean, this would be them with 2 losses, and you know, 2 losses is not bad. But you think about their 2 losses potentially if they were to lose here. I mean, a 3-0 against 3-0 against Nightmare and a 3-0 against Timeless.
Infected is rolling around the map while his team is just dead.
Tree here, RuPaul's extremely low. He's working his way all the way back to the spawn. They do end up getting Kuffa, so maybe players can come off the spawn now. You actually get Zero as well with a deflect there from Knife, so maybe just this aggressive push there from Nightmare opens things up for Team Liquid, as you're gonna have Kuffa and Zero coming off the spawn now. You're definitely gonna get a touch here, at least for Nightmare.
Yo, so tight in the 2 months. LeBron James? Where is he? Go to the Zero POV. Oh my god.
What happened?
Oh my god. Oh my god. How has Vega Ajaxed in every single series, bro? How has he Ajaxed in every single series? This shit is not a joke, bro.
For Team Liquid, you still need another chunk, and now with no beat, like you mentioned here, for Team Liquid.
Vega with no super team. That is a super team. That is literally a super team.
Together, making plays. They almost like ignored the ball, right? And they've just kind of like pushed on through past it. As you know, the Ajax from Vega there, pretty difficult now to battle back from. As you see, it's going to be the blade here, potentially pop towards the end of this primal. So you're just pushing players back, but it might be enough, right? You get the tank, you may not even need to use that blade. You kind of sit here at the choke rows, and now under 40 seconds, now you can end up using this blade against nothing on the other side. And
Rack found teamless while this thug skates around. I'm just saying. Oh no, the ultraviolet debate needs to begin today. The ultraviolet debate needs to begin today. It needs to begin today. It needs to begin today. Today.
On this first point attack.
They're getting bullied back to the spawn here.
Oh my god.
Nightmare just kind of displaying just the level that they can play at here in North America. So we move into the playoffs. They just look absolutely tremendous. Asleep there from UV onto Infected.
UV has hit every single cooldown.
Slow coming out of it. Lethal takes him out. And this should be
UV can only do this against shittier NA teams on their off days.
The Nano does have the blade to deal with. It's gonna be
I'm not gonna lie. Is he delusional?
As we see here, Zero cut through the rest of Team Liquid, and Rose, our first.
Groven thinks that 3 months. 3-0. Wow.
Team Liquid 3-0 commanding series win here.
Nepal was looking pretty
Maldo
competitive
17
Wow.
as well as Shrine, but
X100.
towards that
Hey
second
Ajax,
map, and
you can go
especially
now.
on the third,
We got Vega
Nightmare
here.
coming up
That's not
big.
funny.
So we
Chopper
really
fan 34 things in 60 months.
it feels so good knowing when that first place seed is on the line for you. And
UV can't do this on a team against a team with more than one Korean player. Y'all not listening.
Promised mostly by us because we're
Man, we can like
we were
get your dude. No, he look. Don't listen to that homeless fraud.
required to make it out of series. It's very unfortunate to see Team Liquid falling over like that, but of course Nightmare, they're positioning themselves in such a good spot now because with this victory they now are jumping into the first place and they will stay there even if Timeless now will move on to beat SSG. If SSG beats Timeless though, then Nightmare will be second and SSG first. So basically Nightmare's
Elias thinks this up.
seed is not in their hands anymore. They now have to root for Timeless, which makes it even more exciting.
Street saying, remember what I said in the beginning? Streets were saying Nightmare has truly become a nightmare and might be the best team in this tournament right now.
Nightmare, this is not going to be a team that...
I've been connected with reporters left and right.
I actually think this makes you take a little bit of a deeper...
Come on, that was good, bro. Come on, at least give me that one, bro. At least give me that one. That was actually good.
During Blizzard World, because if you think about it now, from
Yo, damn, he really tried hitting he tried dunking from the 3-point line. Goddamn.